What to expect during your driving test. You've had all your lessons, you passed your theory test, and now you're ready to take your driving test. But what do you do when you arrive at the test centre? And how can you ensure that you have the best chance of passing your test? During your driving test, the examiner will use a driving test report form, also known as a DL25, to mark down any faults that you make during your test. The driving faults are classed in 3 categories. Minor, a fault which is less serious and doesn't impose any danger to other road users. Serious, a fault which potentially could be dangerous. Dangerous, a fault which involves danger to other road users. You are allowed up to 15 minor faults during your test. However, committing any serious or dangerous fault will result in you failing your test. Also, committing more than 3 faults from any one category counts as a serious fault. The first question you may have is what happens when you get to the test centre. Once you've met the examiner, he or she will check your provisional licence, ask you to sign the declaration form, DL25 form, to ensure that you are a UK resident and the vehicle is insured. They will give you an eyesight test, which involves reading the number plate of a vehicle from a distance of 20 metres. We'll ask you 2 vehicle safety questions, also known as show me, tell me questions. Then you'll be asked to sit in the driving seat and make yourself comfortable. Your practical test will last up between 38 and 40 minutes. You'll be driving through various routes, including 10 minutes of independent driving. You'll also be asked to carry out a manoeuvre, possibly a controlled stop, emergency stop. The manoeuvres that you may be asked to perform will include reverse parking, a turn in the road, parallel parking, reversing round a corner. When the examiner asks you to perform a manoeuvre, he will show you where to do it and when. For example, he may ask you to drive to a certain location on the road and then do a full turn. They will give you an adequate amount of time to perform the manoeuvre, so take the time to plan what you are doing to ensure that you carry out all the necessary safety checks. When your examiner is assessing your manoeuvre, they will mark down a fault if you do not have full control of the vehicle, do not carry out the necessary safety checks, or do not respond to other vehicles or pedestrians. You will not know which manoeuvres the examiner will ask you to do, so it's important that you prepare by ensuring you can do all of them successfully. Throughout the test, the examiner will check that you move off safely and that you are in full control of the car by making sure that you use your mirrors correctly, check your blind spots, are aware of other road users, and show that you can coordinate the use of the car's main controls. At the end of your test, your examiner will add up these faults, and this will determine whether you have passed or failed. Now, that's what to expect during your driving test. Good luck, stay calm, and give it everything you've got. Check out the second part of this video, in which we look at the areas you will be marked and assessed on during the practical driving test.